Yeah.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. What can you tell us about George? What happened to him?
Just that he has a foot injury. I don't know exactly what the injury is right now. He will be examined. We should know something by tomorrow.
I mean, that would seem to have been a low point in the game, and then, from there you guys go on a big run and get back in it and end up winning. What did it take, given another injury, a key injury, to overcome that and win a game like this?
Well, first of all, it was really unfortunate, George, that he sustained the injury that he did. I mean, that's kind of been our story all year. Hopefully it's not too serious. At that point, I made the decision to go with Jose. It was actually something I was thinking about at halftime because I was really concerned about just our energy in general, and I was just looking to play more energy guys. It just so happened that it happened the way it happened, and came in with Jose, and I thought Jose did a really good job. He made a couple of shots, but more importantly, he really played with a lot of energy, and that was something that I thought we really needed at that point. Kevin picked up his fifth foul, and we had to make a decision. Tristan came in there and did a phenomenal job. So we had some guys that really step up in the second half.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Larry, talking about Tristan, what was it about this particular matchup that allowed him to thrive the way that he did for you?
Well, he's guarded Anthony Davis before, and he's actually done, I think, a good job against him. And that was a matchup that we wanted to take a look at. I didn't think the bench guys that first half, I didn't think that they brought a lot of energy in that second quarter. We talked about it at halftime. I thought they did a much better job the second half. When I put Tristan in there, I just thought he did a really good job just with the AD matchup, and then it allowed us, put us in a position where we could do some switching. And we'll switch Tristan out on a guard, and we'll take our chances with it. But he really played really well. He played like the Tristan of old, I thought. And going after every rebound and coming up with a big block shot. I can't remember who it was against, but it was a big shot. The guy was wide open. He came in and blocked it. But TT did a phenomenal job that second half.
And we talked before the game about Kevin Love as the second option and him stepping into that role going forward into the playoffs. On a night like tonight where Kevin scores 8 points, well below his season average, what does it mean to get the contributions from Rodney Hood and Jordan Clarkson in particular in this kind of matchup?
Well, it means a lot, especially when we know Kevin is our second guy. And if we don't get the production out of him, particularly from the offensive end, we get other guys who do step up. That says a lot about our team and where we are, where we are. And, you hope that you can get the production from Brian and Kevin every single night, but let's face it, that's not going to happen. And when they do have, a little bit of a struggle in scoring, we do need other guys to step up. And I thought Rodney stepped up really, really nice tonight. I thought Jordan played a phenomenal game. JR hit a big three going down the stretch, and as I mentioned about Tristan, he played extremely well. So guys, they stepped up when we needed them to.
Emmett Golden, ESPN Cleveland. Regardless of what happens with Hill and his ankle, has Jose earned more minutes, and what do you envision his role being in the playoffs?
Well, certainly you look at Jose on paper, he certainly deserves more minutes. There's no question about that. You can't even argue that, what he's done for us and what his numbers are on paper. But, with our present roster and with the guys that we who are going to be playing for us, it's tough to play everybody. And I think all the guys realize that. So, when we do have, injury and a guy steps in, he knows he's stepping in for that particular time. When we get our guy back, he knows he has to go back to the bench. But the thing that I really admire and really respect about Jose is that he's done this year round. I mean, we we started the season and we went to it was a little rocky. He stepped in, played extremely well. We took him out. We had to bring him back. We got on a run where I can't think we won 12 or 13 games in a row. We get Isaiah back. Jose goes back to the bench. I mean, this guy he's answered the bell, and his attitude has been unphenomenal. I mean, he just stays ready, and he really loves his team. He loves his teammates. He loves his coaches, and he just said, "Coach, whenever you guys need me, I'm here for you. I'll stay ready." And you can't do anything but take your head off for a guy like that.
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. I was going to ask you about Jose, but I guess you answered that. So we've been talking a lot the last couple of days about LeBron, and obviously tonight setting that record. Just your thoughts on him owning the record, and then just the way he played tonight, when rebound shy of a triple double. Well,
I'm really speechless. Funny, we were talking about this new feat of his as far as breaking the record, and 877.
67.
That's just almost unheard of. I mean, he is just he is such a special player. I mean, he brings it every single night. To have that type of durability is just phenomenal, and I just don't know, in my lifetime, if I've ever seen another guy like that, that's that durable, and that can get it done like every single night the way he's gotten it done, and to go 867 consecutive games where he's in double figures, man, that's just. I mean, what can you say about that? That's just it's just amazing, and he's been able to, as I've said before, he does it on both ends, and he sustains. I mean, he certainly it's been more than just a special player.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. Getting back to Clarkson, he's really shown the ability to score in bunches since you guys have had him.
Yeah.
Does he remind you of any player, current or former?
Sort of, kind of, that scoring in bunches type. Ben Gordon, when he was like in his heyday, how he could come in and he can just rattle them off real quick, And the luxury of having guys like that is, kind of like tonight. We struggled offensively a little bit, and then Jordan got going. And the thing I like about having guys like that, you can't expect to get off to great starts or play well every single night, but you do have somebody on that bench that if things do get a little shaky for you, you can throw them in there, and that they have that ability. Whether they're able to get it done or not, that's another thing. But it's nice to have a guy like that when other guys are struggling as far as scoring is concerned, you can throw a guy in the game like that, and that's who Jordan is, and he was really good for us tonight.
Anthony Davis was 6 of 19 tonight. What role did you guys play in that?
Well, I tell you, I think our guys who guarded him did a really good job. We did not double team him. I thought we did a good job as far as bodying him up. It started with Larry Nance. I thought he did a good job on him, and then Tristan came in and played him, and I thought Kevin, spent a little time on him as well. Did a really good job, but I just think our big guys they took the challenge. They did a really good job in making it tough for him, and he was able to. He made a few shots, but as far as how he has hurt us in the past. I thought we did a really good job as far as really containing him. Drew Holiday kind of got away from us toward the end there, but our big guys deserve all the credit for how they played AD tonight.